What's going on, everybody? This is Lewis of the Way Your Kicks channel, back again with another episode for you guys. And I know it's been a minute since I've been able to drop some individual content. Did go live last week, Friday, with my guy, Mr. Think I'm Possible. Had a great time. Bunch of you showed up and showed out there in the comment section. Made for a great show. But we got some sneaker news that we definitely need to get into here, because Jordan Brand is obviously shifting a lot of things around as far as some of these release dates are concerned, moving sneakers up, moving some sneakers back. Some shoes are getting pushed back so far that we don't even actually have a release date for them. But before we get into any more, please smash that like button for me. And if you are new to my channel, thanks for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop one of these videos. All right, so here we go. We're on Z Sneakerhead Z's page here on Instagram, and I'm going to use this because it's the easiest way to go ahead and run through the list of the sneakers I'm talking about. And also, we got some visual aids here as well to work with. Here we go. So let's run through the list. Now, we already know the military blue 4s were supposed to release in April. Then they got moved up. Then they got pushed back. I mean, there's been a ton of changes. But as of right now, it still shows there on the sneakers app, since the shock drop occurred, that we will be seeing these release May 4th. So they're going from releasing May 25th, which was Memorial Day weekend, to now they're going up to May 4th. Now on May 4th, originally we were going to see the Jordan 1 Shadow Lows, but those are getting pushed back a week as well. After that, it looks like the Space Jam Lows are going from the 11th to the 18th. As a matter of fact, I got something here we can also see, so we can visually see the sneakers in which I'm talking about. So we do have the military blue 4s, and shout out to my guy Tyler for taking a dub for me, and I will be getting them here soon once he gets them in hand and then can send them out to me. But I will be bringing you guys an in-hand review on the Jordan 4 military blues, as well as another sneaker that's going to be dropping this month. But here we have the Space Jam 11 Lows, which is this sneaker right here. Now, it shows that they were going to release on the 11th, and now they pushed them back a week to the 18th. Next up, we do have the Jordan 12 Red Taxis. Don't know how a lot of you feel about them. I think personally, this sneaker was going to be a pass for me. They are moving those from the 18th to now the 25th. Pretty much everything here almost has a week pushback for the most part, but we'll keep going. We also have the oxidized green 4s. I'm really interested in this shoe here. They were going to release on July 13th, and now they're moving them a week back here to the 20th. So then moving on, the Baron 1 Lows are going from the 13th of July. Now they're being moved to the 20th of July. Now, here's a shoe that a lot of people have been anticipating getting a retro on, and we're finally getting it, but they're pushing these back kind of far. We have the Olympic 6s are going from July 20th and now being moved back to August 3rd. We also have what's called the gold medal 1s. They're going from August 3rd to August 10th. Not sure how you guys feel about that shoe. Waiting to see that one in hand to really, or at least get some official images on that sneaker before I kind of make a decision. I do kind of like the color blocking on it, but not sure if it's really a sneaker I'm going to go after. Not unless I can find them for pretty cheap. Let me see if we got any other visuals here. All right, so here's another one now. A lot of people are pretty hype on this one too. These are the Howard Jordan 1 Lows, the PEs, as you will, that we're going to be getting. They're moving these now from October 9th to October 12th. Then we're also getting another highly anticipated sneaker a lot of people have been waiting on. And I feel like, though, we probably should have gotten these now instead of the powder blue 9s. Powder blue 9s, they probably should have pushed later. But I do understand the timing of the release with the seasons. Understanding that, you know, this shoe here would be an olive and black. Does make more sense for it to come out during the fall, winter times. But that sneaker was going to be released on October 2nd, then October 25th. Now it's being done on November 16th. Right there, later on in the holiday season, when we got a bunch of other sneakers that are going to be dropping. Holiday season 2024 is going to be wild. Moving on from that, though, let's move onto the Jordan 5s we have here. Now, these, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about these. These are actually supposed to be known as the reverse metallics. Metallics, obviously, I like a lot better than these here, but these are so similar to the Sale 5s that I'm kind of wondering to myself, like, is this really a need? Like, is this really something I gotta go after? And I didn't get the Sale 5s. I might reach back for those, but these look awfully similar, even though they're not Sale, but they just kind of remind me of them a lot. In any case, though, we're talking about a change in release date for those as well, which was September 28th. Now they're being pushed all the way back to December 7th. That's actually a very big change. Now, we also have here the Blueberry Jordan 12s. These are going from October 19th all the way to December 18th. Now, this shoe here in particular, I'm not sure if this is the official coloring because I've seen images to where it was lighter. I've seen images where it was darker than this. And I'm interested in what they're going to look like. Now, obviously, this is the same style color blocking as the Cherry 12s. It's not a bad looking sneaker. I think it's actually pretty dope, but we'll have to see once we get images on these. And these dates are still subject to change. So let's not forget that too. Like, these dates could always change. A lot of these could end up getting pushed into 2025. But let's move on now. Okay, so now we're getting into the sneakers where we thought we were going to get them and they're basically being postponed. A lot of people think maybe it's going to move into 2025, but they were going to be dropping here in 2024. And now, according to Jordan Brand, that's no longer going to be the case. First up here is the Black Cat 5s. A lot of people wanting this shoe. We were going to get them December 7th. And now it's to be determined. Why this is happening, I don't know. I have no idea what this is. It could be part of the initiative to where they're going to start reducing production on the amount of sneakers that they're going to be putting out overall. Nike was saying that they were actually going to reduce the amount of stock they were making of like the Air Force One. They were going to cut down production. Now, it didn't go into all the other shoes that they were going to cut production on, but a lot of people thought that the Jordan sneakers were going to be a part of that. And with the fact that these shoes now are being set up with a to be determined date, this could be part of that initiative that a lot of people have been predicting. So not only do we have the Black Cat 5s, we do have another Jordan 1, which I was pretty excited to be able to try to get. And I'm talking about the Jordan 1 Olives. Now, we were supposed to get them November 16th, right before, a little bit before Thanksgiving, but now it's set with a to be determined. Let's see here. We also have the Fire Red 6s. Me, I was kind of on the fence. I'm not sure how I really feel overall about the color blocking. It's kind of weird to me with the black, the gray, and the red in this style. Like, the way they did it is kind of weirding me out a little bit. I would have loved to see these in hand or got better official images to really get an understanding of what the shoe is going to look like. But this here obviously is a mock-up that Z Sneakerhead and Sneaker Files did based on the color blocking and what they've been hearing. In any case, they were supposed to come out October 12th, and now it's to be determined as well. And then right below it, we do have the brown cement 3s. Now, this makes sense to me that they're going to be pushing these back because we also got the announcement that we will be seeing the black cement 3s, not in a reimagined, but in a remastered version. So it doesn't really make sense to drop black cements and brown cements. Most people are probably going to pass on the brown cements and wait for the black cements. I think overall it's probably a smart move from Jordan Brand to push these back, probably to 2025. I could see these dropping fall, winter 2025. Wouldn't be a bad idea whatsoever. The Jordan 13 Chutneys. Now, this is the high version of a low that came out a while back, right? And I'm not sure of the release date for the lows, but a lot of people were saying, hey, give me the lows again. I don't really like the highs. Now, me personally, I never had the Chutney lows, and I'm a Jordan 13 fan, and these here, I probably would have waited to cop when they got on sale, but these are actually dope looking. I like the way these look, but fortunately, these are getting pushed back as well. Now, the reason for that, I'm not sure, but we also know not a lot of people are feeling 13. Overall, a lot of Jordan 13 sit, so maybe, pushing these back isn't a bad idea. But they were supposed to come out after Christmas, as you see here, December 28th, and that are to be determined. And then the last sneaker here on the list that we know about so far are these Jordan 1 Low Mocha 85s. They were supposed to release October 2nd. Now they are to be determined. I don't know how I feel about them coming out in the fall time. I mean, all that white kind of, to me, would scream more so towards springtime, but then you got the brown, so it kind of throws it off in that sense. These here, I mean, nothing too special about them. I know there's a segment of people out there that were feeling them, but you know, hey, they're pushing them back. They're pushing them back. But let me know what you guys are thinking overall about the changes in release dates and the sneakers now basically being postponed for release at all. I know some of you out there are probably upset about it. Some of you just don't care about most of the sneakers out there. But let me know what you think overall, whether or not it was a good idea or a bad idea for Jordan Brand to be doing this. But in any case, this is Lewis of the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in the moment, and don't forget, every day's a great day to wear your kicks.